Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Simone Griffith really found herself at a crossroads in this episode of Grey's Anatomy. And not the kind where you're discovering a new passion or a big opportunity. No, this one was about confronting the past, standing firm in the present, and proving herself in the operating room, all while dealing with a total nightmare from her history. The reappearance of Dr. Chase, the man who played a big part in getting Simone kicked out of her previous residency, turned her day at Grey Sloan into a trial by fire. And to add salt to the wound, Bailey, who Simone admires, was fangirling over this man. That sting is real. But things got real in the OR when Chase, who walks around like he's the future of surgery, revealed his true colors. He wasn't just cocky, he was reckless. The moment he realized his perfect outcome was slipping away, he flat out gave up. Left the patient on the table. That's who Bailey thought was worth admiring. Simone had seen it before, and this time, so did Richard Webber. The moment was sobering. For Bailey, it was a slap in the face. For Simone, it was vindication, but it didn't feel like a victory. It just confirmed the ugly truth she already knew. And Bailey? She wasn't about to let someone like that walk out without consequences. Her line, "There's the door. Use it." Hit with force. But the Real win came afterward. With Chase gone, Bailey and Simone pulled in Richard and Lucas and got the job done for Gabby, the patient who deserved better than what Chase offered. It wasn't just a win for the team. It was a win for integrity. Bailey beat herself up for believing in a fraud, but Webber reminded her she still made the right call in the end. And Simone? She tried to give Chase a piece of her mind, but his ego was basically armor-plated. Still, her quiet confidence when she said, "I ended up in the right place." That spoke volumes. Meanwhile, the emotional minefield that is Teddy and Owen's marriage reached a whole new level of awkward honesty. Treating a patient with a literal ice pick in his chest probably wasn't the best backdrop for a heart-to-heart. But hey, that's Grey Sloan for you. Teddy confessed she didn't want the open marriage experiment anymore. Owen said cool, but also, change was worth a try. And boom, you could see it click in Teddy's eyes. He tried. Which means, yeah, he slept with someone else. She didn't want to talk about it, especially not after losing a patient. But by the end of the episode, Owen tried to reassure her that they'd be okay. Will they, though? That kind of breach, even if technically allowed, doesn't just vanish. And this being Grey's, you know it's gonna come back up. Elsewhere, Blue's emotional walls started to crack as he witnessed a patient doing everything he could to honor a lost sibling. It pushed Blue to realize he wasn't anywhere near done grieving Molly, even if she wasn't lost in the traditional sense. It's been a tough arc for him, but the show is doing a good job showing how healing is rarely a straight line. As for Lucas, he's still on shaky ground. Webber agreed to speak to Catherine on his behalf, but let's be honest, Catherine Avery is not exactly known for her flexibility. Lucas might be heading for a rough road unless someone pulls some serious strings. So, what did you think of this episode? Was Bailey's reaction to Chase satisfying? Do you think Simone's finally found solid footing again at Grey Sloan? And what about Owen and Teddy? Are they doomed, or can they patch things up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we're dying to hear what you think. Did the episode land for you? Was the emotional fallout between the couples as intense for you as it was for us? Let's talk about it below.